didactics will forever remain the force that drives the delivery of the curriculum. The results of any class is normally a reflection of the effectiveness of the didactic process that occurred in the classroom. Although this is a bitter pill to swallow, we must remember that students do not teach themselves and are guided by a professionally trained teacher. How do we deal with this then? I believe that teachers should all strive to guide learners to become self-directed achievers. Lead them to become independent students. This simply implies that each and every learner must develop the ability to learn and progress on his/her own. In order to achieve this, classroom didactics must change. Teachers can no longer afford to stand in front of the class and explain lesson content from 8 o'clock until 1500 hours. It is just not a feasible, meaningful and an effective learning strategy, both for the teacher and the student. Greater responsibility for the learning process must be shifted towards the student, who, at the end of the day, must understand and have knowledge about the content. I believe it is the student and not the teacher. A positive learning environment must be created in every classroom where teachers become facilitators of learning and not act as the bearers of all knowledge and learning. This book touches the very heart of teaching. It deals with the reason why we all became teachers, and that is to teach and to teach effectively. It contains guidance to teachers about simple and complex teaching philosophies. Every teacher wants to be successful in the classroom. Every teacher wants each and every student in the class to succeed. The power to achieve that lies in didactics. The way that we talk is crucial to the success of the student. The teacher/facilitator notes in the book guides the teacher to apply the content in the book. In Chapter 3, a positive learning environment is described. That is first and foremost the task of the teacher. Chapter 4 explains why a positive learning environment is necessary. All the images or pictures book has been deliberately created to accommodate the texts. Chapter 5 describes the lecture method and why it is not feasible anymore. We cannot continue to still and steal the students' learning from them. Chapter 6 requires us to make a paradigm shift and reconsider our teaching approaches. Chapter 7 gives clear direction as to the different roles you will play as a teacher, facilitator, mediator and mentor. Facilitation instead of lecturing has become important, and Chapter 8 explains that. Chapter 9 deals with cooperative and collaborative learning, which is essential in a positive learning environment. In Chapter 10 we learn about getting disinterested and students involved in the lesson. From my training and experience in inclusive education, I added Chapter 10, which deals with how important it is to make lesson a language lesson and to make certain that the 6 language skills are always integrated.